Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and I'm on the ship and we're on our way to Aquilo. This episode may not be very long. I have very little tolerance for Aquilo and I'll tell you why. So I love Factorio because it is a game where you can go as fast as you want. If you go and have not enough iron, you can go and mine some more iron. You can find another patch. You can explore. You can dig it up with your very own hands if you want to. But for some unexplained reason, the devs added it in a moment of madness. The worst mod in Factorio, they added it to the vanilla game. They actually added, oh my God, I can't even think of it, C-block. Holy crap. It is the most annoying mod in all of Factorio. It's all about making you waste your time AFKing because there's no other way. And so I hate Aquilo. It makes me want to throw up. So we will be spending as little time as possible on this horrendous planet. And we're kind of going there right now. We're on our way to Gleba, and from Gleba we will go to Aquilo. But yeah, it's a mess, and I don't know why the devs added it. Not only that, but you'll see, there are very, very few opportunities for creativity. All of the builds look exactly the same because you're almost forced to use red long-handed inserters for every single build. Because you have to use these heating pipes to heat stuff, which doesn't even make sense because we have electricity. We're in the who knows whatever century, but at least in real life, we're in 2025. I mean, if we can carry a rocket in our pocket, come on. Like, we can't have electric heaters in inserters and other buildings. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And there are those people, I have heard people make this argument. This is nuts. There are people who say, well, if things are so cold that electricity can't flow, then, it might need heat pipes. And I have to remind those people, electrical poles don't need to be heated, nor do the lines. So that argument is invalid. So don't come at me with BS arguments. It doesn't work. All right, we are now on our way to Aquilo, and I really wanted to show you this part of the journey because it does get significantly more dangerous, and this is why we need rocket launchers, because if we don't have them, our ship will get destroyed. Now, we're not seeing any of those big asteroids yet, but we will get them, and we will see our rockets launching to protect us. I'll just kind of zoom it out there for you. Anyway, so all of the builds look the same. There's no creativity involved. And it's boring because you have to wait and wait and wait. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I might pause while the waiting is happening. Oh, look at there, the monsters. Oh my God. So notice on my ship design, I keep trying to pause. Notice on my ship design that I don't have these rocket launchers way out on the ends because we don't need to kill this stuff here. This isn't going to hurt us. We only need to kill stuff that's going to hurt the ship. So therefore, keeping them kind of centrally placed on this particular ship so that we don't need to waste. See, that's a waste of rockets. But it's, just slightly within our radius, alas. We are grabbing some material, but that's okay. Anyway, so I hate Aquilo with a passion. I know that I've been asked to look at it, but I can't unsee the AFK wasting time via C-blocks, scenario. Basically, you have to wait until you get enough sea ice, and that's a pain because you can't really get real power started until you have water, which is, again, defrosting sea ice from a chemical reaction, and it's, oh my God, it's hell on a biscuit, man. And those biscuits aren't even good. It's like the stale kind. Hell on a stale biscuit. Usually I say hell on a stick, but I don't know why I said biscuit. It's a thing. Anyway, so we have, our ship is running really well right now. As you see, we have so many asteroids. We're full on rockets, full on ammo. You can see the ammo happening right here. It is just, can't even add any more. So the ship is doing really well. It has, again, lots of asteroids and stuff, but it is very tightly controlled. I do have multiple exit points like these, you know, they grab if there's too many asteroids, and I have those again controlled with a signal. So, oh gosh, I opened up the Google folder to upload the blueprint book and I forgot to upload it. Whoops. Okay. I think it's because I didn't have the ship. You know what we need? We really need rocket damage. Do we have rocket damage? Rocket, stronger explosives. Yeah, we need this. We really need this. Let's cancel these for now and just do these for now. We really need these rockets to be better because they are not getting killed fast enough. Really not getting killed very fast. Okay, so let's just look at our bonuses real quick. Where are they? I don't even know what these symbols are. An up. Okay, I don't know how that represents bonus. Shooting speed. There we go. Damage 30%. Wow, we had damage plus 0%. That's not good. Okay, that's already better, you can tell. All right, so we're almost to Aquilo. So what do we need from Aquilo? We need a few different things, mostly cryogenic science, which makes sense for an ice world. We're going to need something called lithium plate, which we're going to mine on Aquilo. Those are going to be made into quantum processors, which also need carbon fiber and superconductors and tungsten carbide. Yes, those special materials from the 3 extra inner planets, and, you know, processing units as well, all of which has to be shipped in because Aquilo is a land, well, we've already talked about that. We're not going to say it's a land of hell because we already know about this. It's the sort of Viking version of hell. In the Viking lands, hell was not a land of fire and brimstone like the Christian religion says it to be. Instead, in Viking hell, it's cold. It's very, very cold because that was the sort of nightmare situation the Vikings came across, or that they imagined because they didn't like being cold. And I don't understand this because I am a Viking and I really like being cold. Yeah, it's a strange thing. But anyway, so I like the cold much better than I like the heat. Wow, lots of rockets used, as you can see. We are making some, but let's see, what is our, okay, we're at 6,000. Okay, that's good, that's good. We're not running out by any means. I thought, oh my God, you know, I think this ship has been flying around enough to have made quite a number of rockets to hold in the hold. So anyway, we're almost at Aquilo. And I better create a stop condition. I don't know if we have. Okay, we're going to do a circuit condition here because we don't want it to leave, but we do want it to not hang around because in orbit of Aquilo, I have not found that there's enough material to sustain anything. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump off the thingy first so I don't get killed. Wouldn't that be nice? Actually remembering to dump the stuff before I get killed. Wow. I think you've seen me getting killed on this channel before. Where is it? Aha, here we are. Cargo landing pad. Go. Whoops. Wait, yo, no. I don't even know what happened there. What the heck happened? Jesus. Okay, cargo bays and cargo landing pads go down. I'm going to let those leave before I go. Drop to planet Aquilo. All right. Was that the same cargo container I jumped in with? Possibly. Possibly. Now, there are no enemies on Aquilo other than the heating pipes. I would say the heat pipes are definitely an enemy. Oh, this is not a great area. Okay, that's okay though. We're gonna try not to be too sad. Except this indicates ultimate sadness. Being on Aquilo is sad. All right, just you know, because it is. Now then, let's go ahead and place down the cargo landing pad so we have a place to put stuff. Oh, cannot be built on smooth ice. Can we build it there? No. Okay. I think we have to put concrete down first. All right. Actually, we do have some thingies here. What are these called again? Crude oil. we have crude oil. Nice. Now then, I thought it might have been lithium. I forgot the numbers of things and stuff here. So, let's go back to our ship. Ship. Endeavor. Okay, let's drop off the concrete. I hope I don't get killed by this. We need some. There it is. There's concrete. That should all end up in the same thing. So note that as we're here, we are still shooting at big stuff. So we have a limited amount of time. I mean, granted, not that much limitation because, you know, we have 6,000 rockets, so we're good. All right. Okay. Nice. It actually landed, not even crashed. Holy fuzzy cats. Okay, let's pave the world then. Now you literally kind of have to pave the world here because that's the way this game works. Because this is Aquilo and that's what we do on Aquilo. Because this is, I don't know, I think it's the worst mistake that Ube has ever done. Except maybe, why the heck are they changing achievements? They changed them so that you cannot any longer, what is it called? You can't start with a different start area and you have to have enemy expansion on. And I'm like, these achievements were fine for how many years? Like 10 years? And now all of a sudden, no. What the heck? Like, Ube, what are you doing, man? Why are you killing people's joy? I don't get it. Like, so many people hate enemy expansion, and yet it was fine for 10 years, and all of a sudden, now it's a problem. I don't get it. I really am very annoyed by that. Especially as a person who doesn't like to deal with enemies. I find them so intensely boring. They should be completely removed from the game, in my opinion. But, I mean, some people like them, so okay, fine. But why are you making everybody play with them when they don't like them? That I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the ship again. And we'll dump off all the stuff that we need to dump. So concrete, yes. Stone bricks, I think we can pave with stone bricks as well. Let's get all of this stuff going as well. Let's see. Bricks, yes. I don't think we'll need repair kits. We do need these guys. Wow, where are the rest of those? That's funny. Oh, okay. Heat pipes, yes. What I could do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set this up to get the Aquilo planet starter. Yes. Okay. Let's have it call down everything it needs. We'll take all the bricks and concrete and stuff. Because we do need to pave this area. Let's just get this area done as well. Oh, we can't. We can't because we don't have the right kind of ice. Of course we don't. No. Yeah, why? No. No, because this ice is not good ice. This is bad ice. This is not the same as good ice. I'll try not to be too annoyed. But I'm sure you can see already how this is literal hell. Okay, let's start with our Aquilo book. I'm going to take off this one. Let's go back here and put the Aquilo book on our thingy. So let's start with power and ice platform. We really need to shove this in here somewhere. But I think we're going to have to start with the bottom stuff, like this. Let's try to put this right here. This might be an ask. Can I get some bots, please? Do we have any bots? We do have these and these, which I can make some bots. Because I think I've told you before that it's much cheaper to, oh, excuse me, is it control right? No, shift. Okay, there, shift left click it is. All right, so then we take, oh wait, we don't need that many. Okay, and then again, shift left click for all. All right, let's see what we can build here. And then we also need to try and put down some form of power. Now initially, because we're not going to have any water at all, we're going to have to rely on some solar panels. So we have one called Initial Solar, which I can maybe sneak in here. Something like this. Yeah, try that. Oopsies, excuse me. Okay. Now, I'm going to try not to be too salty, but it is hard because this game, man, I don't know why the devs did this. I I cannot even imagine why they did this. Why did they mess up the game for people? Take all of these. Take those. I kind of wanna... Let's see. Let's just take one of each kind of thing here. Let's see. Pipes, yes. And then we're gonna need... Okay, let's see. Okay, this is much better. Now we're gonna be able to get stuff going. Now, initially, we don't have any heat going on here. And that is going to be provided by our nuclear power plants once we get all of that sorted. Where are the plants? Did I bring any? Holy fuzzy cats, did I not bring any nuclear power plants? Am I that dumb? Oh, I could be. I could be dumb. I'm hoping not to be dumb. Dang. All right, let's just let the bots work and we'll go to the Endeavor again and... Did I bring? There they are. They're here, though they're not on the Aquilo starter pack. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's also get these guys down there. The heat exchangers, and what else do we want? We need the nuclear fuel for sure. Actually, we can take that down too. None of that is needed. Spidertron, yeah. Let's send the Spidertron down as well. Because honestly, we kind of need that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Now, all right. So do we have any fuel? Now, that's a good question. I'm not sure if I brought some or not. Oh, we do have fuel. Okay. Somebody remembered stuff. Excellent. So we have a bunch of fuel. And I didn't take any boxes, so let's bring those along. And help our bots distribute those, because that's going to be important. Okay, so it's going to start heating this area. And we do have some solar panels, which is not a lot, but we have some. Now these power poles do connect to each other, which is great. Okay, it looks like we are able to get some of that going, but we definitely need to unfreeze these machines and start like this thing going. Now, we also need to figure out how to get... Wait, what are they? What is this again? This is a bulk inserter. Okay. Why do I not have bulk inserters? I don't know. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Spidertron, yeah. All right. You do your thing too. Because the Spidertron can actually act as a mobile roboport as well. If we give it stuff, of course. It needs stuff to survive. Let's put this right here for now. Now, it looks like we need some form of bricks. Let's see if we can bring that down a tiny bit. Can we put the bricks there? No, we can't. Okay, perfect. Oh, that sounds great. Yes, because this is the game that we love. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Now it's working. Even though it is frozen, we'll put in a heat pipe closer to it so it defrosts in 35,000 years, approximately. Here. Box. Here, take all this crap. You can have all of this. And this thing, we need these guys to start making ice platforms for ourselves here. Why is this not... Hello? Why can't I put those in there? This is so weird. Huh. Strange. All right, well, I'll put the ice in there. Anyway, so we're trying to get, you know, power. It's very hard, though, because this planet is very far from our sun. Our local star, in other words. So it doesn't have a lot of power, so it's quite sad. Now, for some reason, unknown to us, these things, solar panels and stuff, don't seem to be needing a platform to be on, which confuses us slightly. It feels like the devs don't follow their own rules in many ways, so I don't really get it. But we'll just go with it, because we will. Yes. Okay. So let's take these over there. Let's get some more power poles up here. Oops, that's too far. Oh yes, did I mention the slightly creepy music? It is very creepy, actually. Not slightly. It's definitely very creepy, not slightly creepy. Okay, go there. Thank you. Okay, so you also need a power pole there. Okay. So these generate some electricity, as you see. This one is 192. This one is 155. And they are powering stuff. Now, it does look like we need some undergroundies. So let's pick those up. Pick up these as well. I feel like I want the ship to send down more. Ship, please send down all the belts that we need and have and want and all that stuff. Pumps, sure. We need pumps too. And steel. And batteries. Why not? We'll just send down everything you got. Basically, anything we can use, send it down. Now, I also want to take off the Planet Starter Aquilo thingy here. And then we're going to switch to a different thing that will allow us to have... to pick up requests for Aquilo. Now, what else? Oh, I didn't pick up the power plants yet, I guess. These guys, sure. Power plant, where are you? I'm keeping in mind that, you know, the thing upstairs is still under attack, basically. Okay, so here we have our turbines. I guess these were not specifically upgraded. You know what? I'm going to upgrade these through the upgrade planner. Oopsies. Okay. I guess that was left on the other planet. Of course it was. From regular to that, please. That should help us. I mean, they're not all going to be connected because we do need some of this sea ice. We do need some, you know, concrete and stuff. I think what I'm going to do, the ship has dropped off everything it can. So we're going to send the ship, first of all, send it back to Novice. And we're going to pick up stuff. So let's look at our sections here. Aquilo fuel. No, we don't want that one. We want, because Aquilo can kind of make its own fuel. That's the only thing it can make except for those other, you know, special items. What do we call these things? Two Aquilo. Let's see what's on that one. Okay, so it wants a lot of things. I think I was just taking stone bricks instead of concrete. So we could just take that. Sure, why not? Why not? And we'll pick up the other things there as well, I guess. We can also go to Gleba on the way there to pick up the holmium plate. Looks like these other things are importing from Vulcanus. You know what I could do? I could do a Fulgora stop. 5 seconds of inactivity there to pick up the holmium plate. And then the tungsten plate and tungsten carbide, I think we'll pick that up at Novice and just have the other ship bringing that stuff. So if we look at our space map, basically I'm saying, okay, go from Novice to Gleba to Aquilo, and then from Aquilo go to Fulgora to Novice. And that way we'll pick up these two planetary things as we're going along. So, the ship that goes to Vulcanus, is that the Enterprise? Yeah, it goes Novice, Fulgora, Novice, Vulcanus. Okay, so Vulcanus, let's send a whole bunch of stuff. We need to send like 2,000 of this. Okay, what is the minimum number of that though? These are 500. That's 250. Okay, sure. That fits neatly into 2,000. Now, tungsten carbide is 500. So again, we'll pick up 2,000 and we'll send it back. I think that's good. So we're stopped at Novice. Why? It wants railguns, which we don't have. Dude, we do not want railguns. Just go about your business. Okay. All right, so we're back. We're back here again. Now then, what can we do here? We have ice coming out here. But these guys are not defrosted because we ran out, apparently, of... Well, I guess we just... The inserter is literally too slow to insert this stuff fast enough. So we have to insert it ourselves, which feels very dumb. We haven't even warmed up the machines yet, you know? Like, this is not good. So it's at 49C. I wonder how much we need for this. Do we have assembling machine 3s? Let's find that out. I think we need those first. Or we just use a regular assembling machine 2. Do we have either of those? I didn't bring assembling machines? Really? Dude. No, I did bring some. I did bring some somewhere. Oh, there's assembling machine 2s. All right, I think we're going to get 3s here. Is there any other assembling machines I should put down? No. Okay, so let's go and talk to our ship again. Oh, well, we can do that here, actually. We can do this. We can say the 2 Aquilo group. Yep. All right, and we want assembling machine 3s. 50, sure. Seems good. All right, and so that will tell the ship to pick them up from novice. So is there anything else that needs to go down? Okay, a lot of stuff, I think, needs to go. Is this under stuffness? Oh, it's because of that gap there. Why are these not happy? Are they because we don't have this? Do I have this? I do have this. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to paint the ground here. All right. Trying to paint the ground, doing the best I can, but it's not working all the time. No, no, no. Why would it work? No, no. All right, so now we also need these heat exchangers. And I think we brought some. I'm very sure we brought some. Heat exchangers, where are you? Oh, maybe they're in the thingy. Okay, also, we don't have any robots. Okay. I need more robot frames. Okay. Now, robots do eat an enormous amount of resources. We must be very conscious of this. Okay, and let's see. We want to do, yeah, about 100 of these, sure. So anyway, that way we can at least have the base building stuff, but the power situation here is dire. It is so not good. We really need the water, and water is going to get to us from a place that I need to find. Here we go. So here we need to find, if we get ice, make it into water, then life will be better. Okay, let's take away these ice things and instead distribute them to these thingies. Because when these guys get some fuel, now these guys are limited so that they will use their fuel very economically. Where's the fuel? Come on, fuel. Hello. There we go. So, half in your jar, half in your jar. And I guess... There we go. We'll drop one in. So these guys are going to heat up. Oh, it's starting to... it's starting to transfer. As you see, the process is very, 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 very slow. We enjoy slowness. It's going to take at least 2 heat containers, I think, before it can do much. Anyway, we can build some more power things, otherwise known as solar panels, kind of anywhere you can fit them. This area seems okay. Oopsies. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Build it with the regular ones, please. Nope. I'm trying to press shift and go up at the same time. Okay, there we go. Yeah, again, this stuff does not follow the dev's rules. It just doesn't. And I don't understand why. Like, why is this so hypocritical? Because that's how I see this. I see it as a hypocrisy. Like, you're making this crappy planet. And you know what? I should love this planet because it's ice. You know, I'm a Viking ice maiden, yeah, you know. But yeah, it's not to my liking at all. Thing. Okay, here's the heat exchangers. Let's put those in. Okay, there's the heat exchangers, right? So these are starting to generate heat. The temperature is going up. And this is kind of for supplemental or just to start the base, basically. So let's just put another couple of stacks in here. Yeah, it's still going way too slow. But we're going to generate some actual energy finally and get this whole thing going. So another thing that we can do is set up like for the fuel cells. Oh, wait, what? Dude, no. No. If it's less than 600. Oh, yeah. Keep sending stuff back in. Yeah, well, whatever. I'll just remove the extra fuel cells. That'll be fine. I'm going to actually put these in here. And we can have the base bots. Think about this. I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I'm not going to release the bots until we have energy. Okay. We need these guys to be running. So far it's at low temperature. We need to hit 500 degrees at least. So we're at 205. This one's at 207. And yeah, we're going to wait until it starts up. Hooray. Oh, yay. Fun. Now, it is important that we are getting water here because that is needed to turn into steam. Now, do we have any water made? It doesn't look like it. So these are barely converting stuff into water, okay? This is not great. This is super slow. But we are going to need that water, and hopefully we can get a few puffs of steam to at least turn these things on. So, but yeah, this is kind of the hell of Aquilo. I'm not really sure what else to say about this. It's just not great. It's not fun gameplay. I think that's my main gripe, is that it's just not fun. And I know there are people who like to torture themselves with C-Block. Now, Matthias and I gave it a fair shake. We had a whole series about C-Block, but we found it uninspiring and boring. Very, very boring. Oh, we have ice platforms now. Wow, where did we get those from? Probably from a thing. Let's see. We are probably going to get some one day, but not before we get some of this stuff. Now, this needs a maniacal solution, which is basically a pumped out thing from the sea. Now, I think if we go here, we need to request, I didn't bring any for some reason, the offshore pumps. Where are they? They're here. There we go. Yeah, bring, sure, 20. You know, I'm going to write this down on my list, which somehow has disappeared from my desktop. So I will find it real quick. The list. Where is the list? Oh, I moved it to another screen. Whoops. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, Aquilo list. Aquilo list. So we wanted offshore pumps. And then we wanted, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, assembling machine Mark IIIs. Okay. Mac 3 is how that went on the list. Right. So, okay, we're getting something happening. We have a little bit more energy. But again, what's happening? Can you see it, dear friends? Can you see the flames in my jetpack a little bit more brightly? Yes, that is because we have nighttime. Nighttime that lasts forever. And we have no energy at all. We can only wait until our beautiful power plants start working. Yeah. All right, let's check on the Endeavor. Hello, Endeavor. You're at Novice. Okay, it got the request for these things. We are getting plenty of concrete. Again, there's no way to make stone bricks or concrete on Aquilo at all. You literally have to import everything. So it is waiting for the heat pipes. I think I'm going to send it anyway. Let's go to Gleba and have it pick up stuff from Gleba and then come on to us. I think what I'm going to do on those, like on Gleba, is say maximum of, oh, not this one. Here, please. Time passed. There we are. We'll have 60 seconds passed on these, I think. I think that's more than enough time to load this ship. Time passed. 60. Okay, good. Now, I have to say that my opinion on Aquilo may not match yours, but I'm very, you know, I can say it for sure because I have played Aquilo many times, both solo and in multiplayer. And so that's where my opinion comes from. It's not invented. It's not like, oh my God, I just hate it. I hate it for very specific reasons. And I hope I have demonstrated that as like, you know, this is why I don't like this function of this game. It's not just a hate fest, though we could have one. I wouldn't mind. It's just bad. It's just bad. So anyway, it's just a lot of experience in playing this compared to the Factorio. I love Gleba, for example. I love Fulcanus and Fulgora and Novice and all the things and stuff. I really do. So it's actually painful for me to play this thing, which is anti-Factorio, this planet, you know? Because you can't hurry things up. You can't mine things. I mean, I guess you could mine this. Yeah, okay, what do we get from this? We get ice, lithium, and ice platforms. One ice platform from each thing. Wow, that's great. Great. You know what we could do? We could go, while we're waiting for this, let's go and explore a bit and we need to find some deposits of stuff, mainly fluoroketone. Let's just go kind of around the world and see if we can maybe go to, wow, I feel like this is not a great seed for this stuff, because that stuff should be closer. Oh dear. Oh, this is going to be painful to try and get this, because to get the mineable stuff, you have to build platforms all the way out. Oh wait, here we have crude oil. Okay. Anything there? No. Okay. All right. Wow, this is fantastic. Oh yay. The yay is real here. Yeah, you are going to see salty Catherine today. That's for darn sure. Also, Aquilo gives me extra migraines. So I'm not going to be able to record more than one a day of this thing. Which means one per week, probably. Okay, what do we got here? This is all crude oil. Dude, I don't want crude oil. Where is the real stuff? Where is the real stuff? I guess I can't have the Spidertron do this because Spidertron doesn't have a jetpack. We need Spidertrons with jetpacks. This is our new desire, I think. As well as the achievements to be restored to their normal 10-year legacy of what they have been and should be. Why would you change something after 10 years? Like something that was it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I don't know why they broke it. Because it wasn't broke. But they decided to break it. We don't understand this idea. I don't understand this idea. It doesn't make any sense. More crude oil, I guess. But we do have fluorine. Okay, so we have fluorine up here. That is really far from the main area. That's going to require an ice bridge that's like the fricking Bering Sea and animals crossing it, man. We're going to be hunting woolly mammoths for dinner. Jeez Louise. Oy, yeah. I do like the multicolored, like, landscape of the sea, though, or seascape here. That's nice. It's not just one solid blue. It looks like sort of waves, kind of. All right, what do we got here? So much crude oil. You would think that, like, this was Fulgora in a past life, you know? Like, crude oil everywhere. But the weird thing is, and this is another thing that makes absolutely no sense at all, why is crude oil on ice platforms and not in the middle of the sea? Like, if you're going for sea oil like we have in Scandinavia very frequently, and in other places too. Why is it in an ice platform? Like, I've never heard of any like oil drilling at the North Pole area, like under the ice. So if it's a sea thing, why don't you make a sea drilling rig? That would make sense. See, Aquilo is the planet of no sense. It has 0 sense inside it. None. All right, I think we're good. I think that's pretty much, we've kind of gone an equal, maybe not so much down, but I think we're not going to find anything closer. So let's go back to the base and meow a bit over there. I think what I want to do though, we do have a really nice island, like this one is very kind of close. That's a big landmass so that we can kind of spread our wings and maybe build this direction. I think that would be a good idea. All right, we have ice platforms. We did have ice platforms. There they are. 3. Oh, 3. Boom. I put 3 down. Good. All right. Now, are we doing anything? We're almost there. Almost there. And then shortly, that's going to get to these guys. These are very, very close. 480. Okay, so it's like 2 degrees off or 3 degrees off. That's not bad. All right, you can also go here. Thank you. You can heat up some more, please. Again, this thing eats 3,000 million pieces of solid fuel to not even get up to 500 degrees. Like, come on. It takes so much fuel. These are so horrible, these heating towers. People seem to be in love with them, but they don't seem to see, like, how much fuel they eat. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how people don't see that. But anyway. I prefer the nuclear option. It's more efficient. See, we are using these things at a very slow rate. 500 degrees. Now this thing should have made some. Oh, we have electricity. Yo, friends, I think we have it now. All right, now I don't think we got any of the correct modules, but that's okay. We'll use these. We definitely want to use. Okay, where's our ship? Ship. You're at Gleba. We don't care anymore. Why is it waiting? Go to Aquilo. That was weird. It seemed to be all requests satisfied and in activity. And then it didn't move. Why? I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, I definitely want to get all of the assembling machines and the... you know what? I bet I had these. I had 7, I think. And I didn't send them down. That was dumb. Most important would be the offshore pump. That's what I need to have for us to get the ice platforms made. I think usually I send down iron and stuff, and that would have allowed us to create an offshore pump, just regular iron. But for whatever reason, I didn't do that. I think I should get it. So let's go and talk to the thingy again here. Say, hey, can you please send me some iron? Actually, I'm going to get that iron from Fulgora, I think. Wait, no, it's there. Hey, Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed that. I'm sure that nobody saw that, nor the idea that I had steel and other things that could make Assemblers Mark III. Yeah, all right. Nobody noticed. But it's good that nobody noticed, because then you can just like be ashamed all to yourself. All right, we're going to put this thing here. And you'll notice that all of these things have heat pipes next to them. Isn't that wonderful? We can celebrate the love of heat pipes everywhere. Tasty. Okay. Now I'm going to change these guys to Assemblers Mark III. Where are they? I know I made some. Here's Mark II. Oh, crap. It's crafting modules. Whoops. Okay. Well, that would be it. That would be it. Why I don't have an Assembler Mark III. Okay. It's making many modules. All right. Well, I'll let it do its thing. These are okay for now. So this is one of the main problems, that we're going to have here, is getting these things organized. But luckily we're going to be able to make a lot of water here, and these steam turbines are turning. Isn't that nice? They're actually turning. Now we have another blueprint that we can put down. Oh my gosh, it's almost time to finish. Oh my god, it's time to finish. Ah, so great. Yeah. The ice platform thingy is actually should I think overlay like this. Oh, maybe. Okay. So, yeah. So what the thing is that eventually you're going to need that cryo plant, the one that's like in this, like where we have a chemical plant right now. So, but we can actually overlay some of the other things and just kind of go from there and just fit it in how we can. Okay, this is nice. Yes, we have many things that are not here. Great. Okay, it's making 1,000 of these things. Can I please have my couple of thingies at least? Okay, it gave me some. It gave me some. These are actually speed modules, the ones that these have. All right, and we need more. Oh, we need more ice platforms. Yeah, because that's what we really want. We have 2. We have 2. This is C block, remember? We can't hurry it up. We have only so many things. We have only so much stuff. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's just great. Okay, so this is where our melting. I think we should do an output priority left on this, just so that we make sure that we have water for the steam engines or steam turbines here. And here we go. So this thing is going to use ammonia and crude oil to make the solid fuel that goes in here. It's used for that. We have the ammonia, obviously, but we don't have the crude oil. We would have to go and get it from somewhere. It looks like we have some up here. That seems quite convenient, except for the fact that we need heat pipes and regular pipes to get that moved over. Let's go here. Take this. I'm going to put a corridor here like this. And then do we have a pump jack? We do. I think we'll get one of these for now. Let's see, maybe this one. That looks convenient. Okay. Oops, that can go further actually. Okay. Oh, stuff arrived. Hooray! Isn't that fun? That is very fun. Okay, let's give these guys to the Roboport. Not all of them yet. Apparently, we need more construction-y stuff going on. Hooray. So, now we need to figure out how to get this over here. Because, yes, this is a thing that needs to happen. Whoa! Boy, oh boy, we had a little accident. Okay, let's just try to get those made. Definitely want those platforms for that purpose. Oh my god. Wow, the bots. Oh, bots. Oh my goodness, bots. That's a little bit scary. Okay, it overloaded just slightly, just very slightly. It's fine. Is the ship still here? It is still here. I should dump the concrete down as well. All right, now that it's go to Fulgora, go to Fulgora. We'll get there eventually. Oh my god. Oh, I should have left some of the iron in the thing so it wouldn't have dumped so much extra down. Yeah. We definitely need, oh, nice. We have even more. It's kind of like sort of pooping your pants. That's what it reminds me of. Your pockets overflowing ish. Oh, how lovely. You know what we can do? We can remove some of the stuff from our inventory by coating the ground in the stuff in bricks for now. The stuff we can coat, of course. you can go here. Sure, paint the world in bricks. Hooray. Okay. I shouldn't have done that because I coated some of the concrete with bricks, which gives us more concrete again. I guess it doesn't matter that much. It's okay. Anyway, that's using up some of the stuff. Let's see. We can also probably rescue this island. Uh-huh. There we go. All right. Now then, this thing needs to have this connected there. Okay, good. And so you see what I mean about like needing heat pipes for everything. We do need a heat pipe to heat the buildings as well as the inserters as well as the belt. You have to heat all these things. You have to heat even these things that have heat in them of over 500 degrees. You have to heat pipes that have steam in them over 500 degrees. Devs, please follow your own rules. It's very, very disconcerting, I have to say. Very disconcerting. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Okay, why is this not going? So I think we need more of these, perhaps, because I feel like we're not getting enough of this stuff made. Let's see if we can put one here. And of course that's gonna freeze. Yes, of course it is. Yes, yes, yes. We understand this. We get it. We totally get it. Maybe I would like a speed module or two. Let's see. Let's do like 10 of them. And then let me get a pipe here and add that here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, can I have a platform, please? We turn off the bots. I'm going to put these in single tile by single tile. Okay, I put that one in. Then I'm going to put in these. Oh, I ran out. I should have done a stamp like I do for Gleba. Okay, so I want this. I'm going to turn my RoboPorts back on so I can put in bricks where they go. You go here, and then this has got to go underneath. But yeah, you end up with stupid designs that are just... Yeah, of course, you have to have this stupid pipe sticking up there. That's so beautiful. It's just sad, man. It's just freaking sad. Okay, so this is not getting used up. Why is this not getting used up? So, ooh, that's not good. Wonder. Let's see. I can do this though, and just have this go this way. But that doesn't help that one. I don't need that one though. Okay. All right, so these are now getting the solution, all of them. I'm not sure what happened here, why these are different. There's one space, one space. I don't know. That's very weird, isn't it? I don't know. I have to take a closer look at this. Okay, so this one needs to generate ice. That can be this way. No, it can't be that way. Of course not. Because the devs enjoy giving us unfun belt puzzles. I'll just describe it that way. Very unfun. Okay. There you go. Cannot build on rough ice. So now we have to put this one here at the very least. And we'll put this one here. But of course, we need to also get this thing over here. That's needed. There we go. Okay. Got stuff happening now. So that should connect if we get the heat pipes here as well. Because we love to make it look dumb. We gotta make it look dumb, everyone. Gotta. It's like needed. Dumbness needed. So, okay, so now we have a whole heck of a lot of ice happening. Now, eventually we're going to have way too much ice. And in that case, we're just going to... Oh, this is what happened. I didn't leave a space. So there actually is not a space there. Bots, please. Please recharge yourselves, man. Okay, so there was not a space there. Just was malfunctioning. That's why this got messed up. Okay, come on, bots. Come on, bots. Oh my god, they're taking forever. I'm gonna have to go over here and manually retrieve them. No, bots, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If you right-click them, you can retrieve them, and it doesn't... I believe it doesn't cost any energy. Okay. Can you please put this thing down now? Did I run out? Shouldn't have run out. Let's see how this thingy is feeling now. Oh, I have to fix this. Oh. See, I can walk around and press F and pick up a lot of this stuff. It's like a vacuum cleaner when you do that. But I'm going to run out of space myself soon. So what I need to do is I really need to put down some storage chests. Maybe in areas that... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, sure. Oh, yes. And now we can... Let's see. There we go. We fed these ice. That's good. So now we're going to get more platforms made. This is good. So I'm going to turn off, again, my bots. I'm going to grab the ice platforms. And I want to get at least one more of these places made. Is it this size? That looks exactly right. Okay. I need 10 thingies there. Did I make 10? Did it successfully do 10? Okay. Can I put some down now? No. I can! Yay! Aha! We have a tiny bit more space. 2 more lines. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I wonder, let's see if Novice has any cargo bays that are better suited for this. It does. It actually has 9 of those, 10 of those. Let's get 10 of those. Okay, let's take the Endeavor and ask for 10 cargo bays. Oh wow, it's at Novice. Perfect. We are in perfect land. 10, please. Yes. I'm going to have those shipped. And eventually I'm going to take that off. Okay, so things have happened. Again, this is quite slow, this process of getting ice platforms. This is the whole C-block mentality right here, is where it's just freaking slow to get anything done, anything made. It's definitely, I don't know, it's just not fun for me. Maybe it's fun for you. I don't hold the, what is it called? Oh, I can't even think. I do not claim to know all of the world, what all of the world does for fun, right? Not the whole world. Some of it. My part of it. I know what I like to do. And I think a lot of you would agree with me. Some may not. I'm not saying everybody would. But, I mean, if you're here watching my channel, there's a fair chance that you might. Oh, wow. This is fun, isn't it? Oh, dear. Yeah, more fun happening. Just FYI. More fun happening, just in case you're not aware. Okay. So then... Right. So now we have... issues here. Okay. Let's try to fix those issues. Come on, bots. Can't build on rough ice. I'm trying to help you build on not rough ice. What is going on here? Why are they not placing it down? Because they were just waiting. Okay, now we're getting more ice to this entire array here, which should mean more ice platforms. But again, it's kind of like C-Block where you have to build the land a little bit at a time because that's the way the devs have designed it. They want us to be freaking bored of this planet. It's horrible. Wait, why is this not giving another thing? Oh, they're tied together. Ooh, boy, I need to fix that blueprint. Okay, I'll fix that blueprint when we finish this episode. Okay, can I put anything back? I probably can. Let's put in some of these things because I definitely don't need a lot of this. All the carbon fiber stuff I don't need. The lithium for sure. We'll make more of these guys with the ice platforms and shelves and things. We've got 3. Yeah, it does take a while. And right now we're not... Wait, why are we not making... Does anybody want to know why we're not making? No. Nobody wants to know this. Nobody wants to believe that the devs of the most wonderful game in the history of gaming could be that... I don't even want to say it. You know what? You can fill in the blank. You can fill in the blank. Okay, we're getting some ice now. Making more ice platforms so that we could build more ice platforms to build more ice platforms. And hopefully, let's check on our endeavor. Let's see. Did we order some modules? We didn't. Okay, I want to order some modules, I think. Let's order like 100 of these. Because in reality, wow, there's only 6. Okay, how about these? Okay, there's 100 on the way. All right. In reality, our constriction on this planet is space. Like, in the rest of Factorio, you have infinite space. But in this planet, it's very limited. Fulgora is also slightly limited, I have to say. It's kind of not ideal for sure. Let's see if we can build some area here. Okay. Can't build on brash ice. Ice that is got an attitude, obviously, man. Brash. Okay. No. Power pole is what I wanted. Okay, there we go. So now they should move to these other things, but they often don't. That was promised to us and it doesn't happen for some reason. Okay, so now we have 2 things making ice and then ice platforms. And we might think of a way to like increase this platform thingy. I don't know. Do I have one? I might have one. We have the ice machine mall, Aquilo heating. Yes, yes, yes. Fusion power, science, rocket fuel, lithium, quantum things. Then we have the ice eater. Right now we don't have enough ice. I know that sounds strange, but yeah, in the future we will have way too much ice. But I'm happy to see our power plant is up and running. It is looking really good here. Unfortunately, Aquilo is kind of a necessary evil. We'll get through it. It'll be fine, everyone. We'll just figure it out. And we'll try to use the resources we have. Like we have this really nice island right over here. So if we build a heat pipe connecting these 2 areas, or maybe even, you know, go to these other ones as well. Oh, we have lithium brine. Oh, nice. And then the fluorine is up there. But one of the things we probably should do is actually build ice bridges so that we can start transferring heat, unless we want to build like a temporary heating tower over there just to get things started. Because it does take a while for heat to transfer along the heat pipes so that it can engage with other things, right? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control X this, move them down 1 to make this heat transfer more direct so that we can just take it to the left. Okay, so we also want to get this going on. So many things we need to get going, but yeah, it's kind of rough. Anyway, that's all we have time for. What do you think of Aquilo? Have you gotten frustrated yet by this planet? Do you love it? I know there are people who love C block, but yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And don't call me a hater, because I have reasons. I have very valid reasons. Haters hate for no reason at all. They have absolutely no reason. But like I said, I don't like specific things. They don't make sense within the Factorio world. But I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's all we have time for today. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.